She was barely 5 feet tall, with quiet eyes and a voice no louder than a whisper. Most people at the base thought Lieutenant Ava Dalton was just a paperwork specialist, a logistics officer who never raised her voice, never stood out. They weren't entirely wrong. That's exactly what she let them believe. But what they didn't know, what they never bothered to learn, was that Ava had spent 8 years before this post-training in one of the most elite sniper schools in the country. It didn't brag. She didn't need to. What? Because Ava only raised her weapon when it counted, and today it counted. It started with a call that came in just after dawn. A high-value convoy escorting humanitarian workers had gone dark on the eastern border. No radio contact, no GPS. Intelligence suspected an ambush. Command dismissed it, said the area was quiet. Ava didn't think so. She had been listening to patterns, watching satellite heat maps. Something didn't sit right. And when she brought it up to the commanding officer, he chuckled, literally laughed at her. "Stick to filing requisitions, Dalton. We'll handle the big guns," he said. But that's the thing. Ava was the big guns. The only person who had her back was Sergeant Reese, an older vet, who'd once seen Ava shoot a dime off a fence post at 600 meters. He knew better than to ignore her instincts. Within the hour, Ava and Reese were on a chopper. Unauthorized, off the books. Just them and a spotter drone. They touched down 3 miles from the last known location of the convoy and went in quiet. With Ava hauling her custom M24, the rifle nobody else even knew she still trained with daily. When they got there, it was a ghost town. The transport trucks were riddled with bullet holes. The bodies of 2 security officers lay slumped over the wheels. Ava's jaw clenched, but she didn't speak. She scanned the ridge, and then she saw it, a glint of movement. For enemy scouts moving into overwatch positions with RPGs, her fingers moved on instinct. She didn't wait for permission, because there wasn't time. She radioed the control tower. "Dalton to tower, I've got visuals for targets. It's potential HVT, I'm taking the shot." Silence then. Laughter from command. "Dalton. With what? A stapler? This is a job for Air Command, not admin staff." But Reese didn't laugh. He simply said, "You're clear, LT." Ava took a breath, the kind that slows your heart rate to a near stop. Except she adjusted the scope, factored in wind, distance, elevation. It was second nature. She was ice. 1 shot. First man dropped. A pause. The second tried to run. Another shot. Gone. The third aimed his weapon. Ava anticipated the angle and bam, center mass. Then the fourth. The one holding the detonator. He was already pressing the button, but Ava was faster. A final shot. The trigger finger twitched and fell limp. The ridge went still. And then the control tower whispered through the static. "Confirmed kill." Suddenly, the tone changed. "Say again? Who took the shot, Dalton? Lieutenant Ava Dalton?" It was too late to pretend anymore. She had just saved an entire convoy, and likely the lives of dozens of civilians, with nothing but intuition, nerve, and perfect aim. Back at the base, command tried to spin the story, said it was a team effort. But everyone had heard it. The tower's stunned voice, the whisper that echoed through every comms channel on base. Confirmed kill. A Dalton. The same woman, they said, had no place in combat? But Ava didn't care for credit. She didn't need applause. That night, she quietly cleaned her rifle, logged the evidence, and went back to her desk. But something had shifted, because now when she walked the halls, people stepped aside. The same men who used to overlook her nodded in respect. Some even stood up. But Ava, she remained the same. Quiet, precise, deadly, and the next time someone joked about her being just logistics, Reese leaned in and said, "You see that tattoo on her shoulder? That's not decoration. That's her old unit. The 47th Ghost Recon." And just like that, they understood. Ava wasn't someone you underestimated twice.